Today we're going to be looking at the functionality and configuration of JobStreams, specifically within Temps+. This feature allows you to define a given set of tasks, like printing or emailing various reports, and saving that set of tasks as a unit called a job stream. The work defined in this stream can then be carried out automatically on a regular basis using Windows Task Scheduler, or by associating the job stream to an event occurring in Temps+, like closing the current payroll to history. Of course, the job stream can also be run on demand through the JobStream Designer, or by saving it as a file and simply double-clicking on it when you want to run it. Now, job streams can get very involved, but rather than intimidate you with their powerful potential, in today's demonstration we'll keep to some basic stuff like emailing reports. So here's the scenario. We want to send a report to our staffing coordinators of employees with documents that are expiring within the next 30 days. We have 3 locations defined, and we want a separate report by location to go to the appropriate staffing coordinator. And let's say we want this done automatically once a week. So first, let's look at the report within Temps+ here. Under the Employees tab, we'll see employees with expiring docs. And on the right-hand side, under Description, we'll see the file name, AEXP-doc. That's important because that is the Crystal Report file name that we're going to be using actually within the JobStream Designer. So let's go ahead and call that up. Process JobStreams, JobStreams Designer. And what you see on the main screen is a list of previous job streams that we've created. You may or may not have any in here. We'll start by clicking on the Add New button to create a new job stream. Title. So for the title, we'll put in employees with expiring documents. And you see we can control the security of this job stream and say that only the Temps+ user super can run or require supervisory equivalence. But we're not going to worry about that with this particular stream. Down under Tasks, we're going to click on the Append command to add our first task. And here we define a given task. So first, a description. Employees with expiring documents, location 1. This description is going to serve a dual purpose. It lets us know when we are reviewing a stream what this particular task is doing, but because this task will be emailing a report, it also serves as the subject of the email. Now, command type will drop down to report print. And from here we're going to need a little help because we want some special handling on this print command. So pressing F1 on your keyboard will open up the JobStream help section. Expand down the JobStream elements, command types, report print. We'll see a full section on the expanded syntax for emailing and exporting reports. And here we see a line with 6 different elements for our syntax. We're going to go ahead and walk through each one in the help section and then populate it within the job stream. First one being our name is the report name. That's what we got from our reports library. We know that is going to be AEXP-doc. And we follow each element with a comma. Back to the help section. Standalone, that's false or 0. Standalone is for reports that you've created directly in Crystal and that you just want the job stream to run without setting the database. So we enter false or 0, followed by a comma. Move back to the help section. Destination, this is going to be 3. We're emailing the report, followed by a comma. Let's scroll down here. File name. We're going to send the report as a PDF file and keep a local copy. So this is the local copy. Where do we want to save it? And the file name itself. By the way, it's a good idea to use quotes around file names and absolutely required if the file name has a comma within it. And followed by a comma. Back to the help. Email address. For location 1, Let's say we're going to be emailing our staffing coordinator, is jimmy@bridgeware.net. You can also add multiple email addresses if you'd like with a semicolon. We're just going to leave one with a comma. Back to the help. P type. This stands for print file type and can have any one of the following variables. We're going to be emailing as a PDF file, so that's going to be 26. And that completes our command here. The last thing for this task is to add report selection criteria. This is crystal formatting and requires squiggly braces around the proper field name and table name. If you're unsure of how to get it, just call Bridgeware support and we can help you out. 607-770-7043. For this purpose, we're going to be looking for applicants, location ID, close squiggly brace, equals 1. And that's it. Click the OK button, and we have defined our first task. Now we have two more tasks to define, which are almost exactly like the first one. So rather than doing them from scratch, we right-click on the task, choose Copy Task, right-click, then Paste, and answer yes to the following, insert after our first task. Now we can double-click our second task, or we can highlight it and click on Edit. We change the title to Location 2. Change the file name to represent Location 2. We have to update our staffing coordinator. Let's say for Location 2 is Phil@Bridgeware. And importantly, report selection criteria. Update that and set that to 2. So we make our changes and our task is done. So now we have to do the same for Location 3. Copy and paste. Insert after yes. Edit. Change the title to 3. File name for Location 3. Say staffing coordinator is Kathy. And report selection criteria. Click OK. We've defined our job stream. We click OK on the job stream editor, and we can see the new job stream has been added to our list of streams. And we can run it directly in the designer here just by highlighting it and clicking on the Run button, or pressing F5 on the keyboard. It's a good idea to do so just to make sure everything works the way you want it, and if it hiccups, you can open it with the editor, make corrections to the individual tasks, just as we edited the task we copied. And we'll get a message that says successfully completed job stream. Now that's fine when you want to run it in the designer, but if we want to run it automatically, we can suppress that message by adding a task with a command of exit upon completion. So we'll edit our stream, and we're going to add a task, so append. Let's call the description exit quietly. Now we don't have to define the command type because the job stream is going to detect that automatically, but the command itself is going to be exclamation point exit on completion, and click OK. This task can be anywhere within the stream, it doesn't matter. Beginning, middle, end, regardless, the completion message will now be suppressed. So we'll save our updated job stream, and then we'll save it to a standalone file where we can have it run automatically. We highlight the job stream we created, and from the File menu, choose Send Job Stream to File, and by default, the system will show the JobStreams folder specified in company setup for this database, and the file name will be the description of the stream. We'll accept those defaults and get a confirming message. Successfully exported. Okay. Now let's go back to Temps Plus. We're done in JobStreams. Let's go to the Process menu, JobStreams, and Execute. You can see our job stream is not yet here. If the file does not show up, simply click on the refresh option and look again. Now we can run the stream directly from Temps Plus anytime we want. So we're almost done. Let's automate this to run once a week without intervention. We can do this via Windows Task Scheduler or by associating it with another event in Temps Plus. So we're going to try both ways. First, we'll go into Company Setup, and we're going to associate it with a Temps Plus event. So we go to the Features section and choose External Hooks. Let's expand this out a little bit here. And we're going to go to the Close Pay event, which we can see occurs after checks have been closed to history. Under the Routine to Run, we enter the fully qualified path and file name of our job stream. On my system, that's going to be TPJ. Temps Plus Job Stream is the file extension. Enter and save our changes. And that's all. Whenever payroll is closed, the stream will be executed. But maybe you close payroll more than once a week and want finer control. Let's try Windows Task Scheduler. Go to Start, Control Panel, System and Security, and Administrative Tools is what we're looking for. Then Task Scheduler. And over under Action, we want to create a basic task. This will start a wizard which will prompt us for information. Name, let's call Expiring Docs, and click Next. When do you want the task to start? Let's choose Weekly, and Next. Recur every 1 week on, let's say, Friday at 5 o'clock. What action do you want? We want to start a program. Click Next. What program? Click on the Browse button, and we're going to browse to the JobStream executable in the folder Temps Plus is installed in. See. Retro Systems. And we want JobStream. Now, add arguments. Here you need a comma-separated list of username, password, company code, and quoted file name of the stream to run. So for example, user is going to be super, comma, password, comma, company code, and quoted file name. TPJ, Temps Plus JobStream, close quote. Now click Next and Finish. You can then click on your Task Scheduler library and see the tasks that you just created show up top. Name is Expiring Docs, and you can click on Run to run the task, but from there on out, it's done automatically. Friday at 5, and we're done. If you have any questions or would like further explanation on anything we covered in this video, you can always call Bridgeware Support at 607-770-7043. Thank you.